Yeah.
Just for documentation purposes?
It's for my sister.
Oh, nice. Hello, sister. What's your name?
Her name is Grace.
Hello, Grace. Do people say you before they eat? Because I don't.
Hey kids, have you ever wanted to go somewhere else, somewhere where you meet new friends, have lots of healthy food, and have absolutely no goddamn internet service at all? Then why don't you come to the Intense Jesus Camp outside of town in God's Heart. Just kidding, it's improv camp.
So yeah, we are headed to Twin Rocks, Oregon for a weekend-long retreat and Halloween party with a bunch of crazy improv people. God help me. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'll just be, documenting stuff along the way, seeing as we're leaving rainy Portland for even rainier Oregon coast. So I feel like we're gonna be stuck in a large, house pretty much all weekend, hanging out with each other.
Wait, Mom, you didn't say
And as Kenneth so kindly pointed out, it's the perfect breeding grounds for a horror movie.
Horror?
Horrors!
Horror.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. And don't worry, you'll get to meet all the rest of the buffoons in due time. And trust me, you're not going to forget them anytime soon.
So really, just take over and don't wake me. I never know.
And he's like, hey, need anyone or know anyone who needs a car? My friend was like, yeah, I do. I was that person who needed a car.
Are you sure it's not stolen?
Yes, he got it from his aunt for $1, and she refused to.
What? So are you gonna sell it for $1 too? There gonna be no damn car after this trip.
We're gonna drive this into the ocean.
Into the ocean!
We're gonna watch Ocean wistfully.
Entirely possible.
We're gonna break the rules.
So we were staying at this place called the Harbor Villa Retreat Center, a place with lots of really cool little houses right on the water. When we got there, we spent most of our time playing getting to know you games and hanging out, led by our valiant leader, Miss Tara. And if you want a good idea of just how weird and crazy improv people are, just look at some of the answers they came up with. Like, I'm still not so sure what get tattoos all over his body has to do with life goals, and I don't know anybody who would just turn into bats. But after a good night's sleep and a game of night tetherball, I decided to go for a walk on the beach in the morning, and the wind was blowing so hard, but it made this really cool effect on the sand. I was accompanied, of course, by the lovely Joshie.
I swear I just heard an eagle, or not an eagle, I heard a seagull that sounded just like Tara.
It was definitely a video, but I mean, I guess. So.
We found a jellyfish! I think you can just organize lots and lots of food. It's great.
But the real reason we came to this area was for improv, so we spent most of that day doing workshops and games to help improve our improvising skills, with occasional breaks.
On their own. So we've never seen a gorilla in peak gorilla form. So what I want a game show where
It's like the biggest
12
loser.
professional personal trainers are each assigned their own gorilla. And they have 30 days to make their gorilla as strong as they possibly can.
And then just pay them.
Or just like, I don't know, like gorilla.
Like
Olympics
American
or
Gladiator.
something.
This
Yeah.
is gorilla.
I want to see a gorilla.
But this was no ordinary weekend, it was Halloween weekend, so everybody dressed up. Like me. I dressed up as notorious badass Flynn Rider. My good friend Renee dressed up as notorious badass Katniss Everdeen. Tots like you actually dressed up as Mabel. Joshie was dressed up as a slug, and Michael was,
Dear God, why have you forsaken me?
God help me.
That night, some of my friends and I all went out and hung out on the beach for a while, and it was actually really great.
It's a dance party! Hi, Renee!
I had forgotten how pretty it gets out on the Oregon coast. But pretty soon it got super dark, and even though I wanted to stay out there and photograph that coastline forever, I mean, look at that shot, we ended up going back to the house and having a big Halloween bonfire all together. We made s'mores, sang sea shanties and campfire songs, and when that was all over, we got back and just had a giant cuddle puddle. Everyone was super tired, but we all hung out and played cards and slept and went on social media and all just kind of got a chance to just be friends and not just members of an improv troupe. While I sat there and maniacally uploaded this video along with doing other things. You know what? Let's not talk about that right now. We can talk about that in another episode. So for now, I'm going to say goodbye, Grace, and see you later.
I miss you, Grace!
Sway to the rhythm of